When I was a kid, my dad had one legendary talent, his Thanksgiving pies. People will fight over them, like full WWE. Aunties arguing, uncles hiding slices in their coat pockets. It was chaos every year. And me, I didn't even like pie until that Thanksgiving morning.
Desmond, watch these pies while I run to the store. But whatever you do, don't taste it. You'll go crazy, man.
I'm like, bro, it's pie. I'll be fine. He leaves. 10 seconds later, the smell hits me. I lean in just to smell it, and my tongue accidentally hits the crust. And suddenly, my brain goes, I take a tiny bite, then a big bite, then another. Next thing I know, I'm standing over the counter surrounded by crumbs. And all 3 of those pies are gone.
Oh my goodness, I'm a monster.
Then I hear the front door. I panicked so bad I tried to rebuild the pies.
Desmond? Yes? Where are my pies?
I think the, pie fairy took it. But he didn't want to hear none of that. And that's when I learned the pie was sweet, but the whooping was sweeter. When I was a kid, Black Friday meant one thing, leftovers. But my dad, he guarded the fridge like a security guard.
None of y'all better touch my ham.
So one year, Dad takes a nap, and I get a little hungry. And I see that ham chilling in the fridge, glowing like treasure. So I move slow, open the foil like a surgeon, and I take one bite, and it was good. So I take another, and it was even better than the first bite. Before I knew it, that ham was gone. But I figured my dad would just forget.
That was a good nap. I feel like eating some ham.
Oh my goodness, I'm about to get a spanking! So I found one little piece and put it back in the fridge. Oh, what's up, Dad? Peace out.
Where you going?
Walking to the store to get a hoagie?
Nah, come over here and share this ham with me. I know how much you wanted, so...
It's all right, Dad, I'm full. I mean good. But it was too late.
Say huh. You ate my ham!
And that's when I learned you can steal Dad's leftovers as long as you're okay with a butt whooping. When I was a kid, my dad had one rule on Cyber Monday.
Don't buy anything. Just check the prices and get off my computer.
So I'm scrolling, checking out all the deals, and I see a pack of drumsticks I really wanted. I click buy now just to see the discount, but then the screen says, order confirmed.
Oh my goodness.
What? I didn't confirm nothing. So I tried to cancel the order, but I asked for my dad's password. My dad's asleep on the couch, and I'm not waking him up. So I start trying to guess his password. Dad, 1, 2, 3? Nope. Refill the ice tray? Nope. Don't touch my TV? Oh no, I got locked out! Now I'm sweating, and then the worst thing happens.
Hot dogs! Huh? Who's at my door at this time of night? Same day delivery. I didn't order nothing.
Then he pulls out the drumsticks and looks at me. That's when I learned Cyber Monday deals are great, but Cyber Spankings arrive same day too. So every morning when I was a kid, I'd be eating my cereal, and my brother Al would stack cereal boxes in front of my face like he was building a privacy wall. I try to look around it, he slide the box over, I move to the left, boom, he blocks that too. Why do you hate me so much? Come on, man, chew with your mouth closed. So I start messing with him. Al watching TV, I walk right in front of him with a bag of chips. Al doing homework, I sit right next to him eating fruit. Even when Al was on the phone, I lean in with a granola bar just to ruin his piece. I was having a time of my life until I fell asleep on the couch. When I woke up, my mouth wouldn't open. I run to the mirror, and this man glued my mouth shut. I try to tell on him, but all that comes out is, Haha, should have kept your mouth closed, little boy. Now you're stuck like that. When I was a kid, you ain't no kid. My dad had one rule before school.
You better not forget or lose your house key.
Easy, right? So one day, I get home, check my pockets.
No key.
I check my book bag.
No key.
I check under the mat like a genius.
No key.
You know what that means?
What?
Your dad's gonna whoop your butt. I panic. Then I get an idea. If I'm locked out, I might as well have me some fun.
No, that's right.
So I hop on my bike and cruise around the neighborhood like I'm in a music video. Then I hit the basketball court, to get my LeBron on.
You can't shoot.
And as I was on the way to the arcade, my phone rings, and it's my dad.
Get your butt home right now.
Oh, he mad. I race back home, and Dad's standing there waiting.
Where's your house key?
Huh? It's in my book bag. He reaches in his pocket.
You mean this key? Ooh. The one I found in the backyard?
That was the day I learned getting locked out is bad, but lying about it, that's how you get double locked into a spanking. When I was a kid, I almost blew up the entire house.
You did?
So one day, I grabbed leftovers, throw them on a plate, slammed the microwave door, and smashed that 30-second button like I'm trying to win a game show. I'm waiting, humming, then I see something shiny on the plate, and it's a fork in the microwave. I reach for the stop button like my life depends on it, but before I can, sparks fly everywhere. I'm ducking and dodging like I'm in an action movie. I yank the door open,
You ain't strong.
and smoke explodes out like the microwave is mad at me.
I don't like metal. What's wrong with you?
I'm waving a towel, slapping the air, trying to push smoke out the window like I'm fighting an invisible enemy.
Ain't nobody there.
Desmond, why does it smell like burnt biscuits in here?
Dad opens the microwave and the fork is fused into the plate like a science experiment.
You about to be in trouble.
You microwaved my favorite fork?
And that's when I learned if the microwave doesn't take you out, your dad definitely will.
Microwave.
So growing up, my dad had one rule.
If you use my tools, put them back.
Why is he yelling? And I heard him. I just didn't do it.
Ooh.
See, I borrowed a screwdriver to fix something, then forget it on the porch, use a wrench for absolutely no reason, then leave it in the grass like evidence.
You deserve a whooping.
So one day, my dad goes to change a light switch. He reaches for his tool chest like,
Let me grab my pliers real quick.
he opens the drawer and not one plier was in there.
Jasmine, where are my tools?
Which ones? That made it worse. Now he's running around the whole house doing a scavenger hunt he didn't sign up for. Found the hammer in my book bag, found the screwdriver in the bathroom, found the tape measure in the fridge.
In the fridge?
Still don't know how that happened. By the time he found the pliers, he forgot what he was fixing. He just looked at me like,
Boy, just stay out of my toolbox.
Okay.
and I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, for a little while. So growing up, my dad had one rule.
Nobody touch my ladder.
One day, he runs to the store.
Where you going?
Door closes, me and Dre look at each other.
Whoa.
Then at the ladder, sitting in the backyard.
Don't do it.
Next thing I know, I'm halfway up this ladder like I'm fixing the roof.
Who do you think you is, Bob the Builder?
I didn't even need to be up there. I just wanted to feel tall for a second. But then the ladder starts wobbling. Bro, you good? Nah, I'm coming down.
Scaredy cat.
I jump down, the ladder tips over, and falls straight onto my dad's most expensive plant. The plant wasn't looking too good, and if dad saw it,
You know what? Before I finish my project,
wait for it.
I'm gonna water my plant.
So I start trying to bring it back to life, but it's too late. He walks into the yard, looks at the plant, then looks at me.
Jasmine, did you touch my plant?
Oh, he mad. No.
Liar.
The ladder did. He just shook his head, took a deep breath, and started unbuckling his belt.
He about to get it.
When I was a kid, my dad had one rule.
Here we go.
Your job is to take care of Snoop.
So one afternoon, I let Snoop out to use the bathroom. And before I go back in, I notice there's a big rock sitting in front of the gate. So I move it without thinking and go back to what I'm doing.
That was a bad idea, mister.
A few minutes later, I check the sliding door and Snoop's not there.
Where'd he go?
I look around the yard, no Snoop. I look around the bushes, no Snoop. I look under the chairs, no Snoop.
No Snoop.
Then I see it,
what?
a gap in the gate, the same spot where the rock was. Oh my goodness, he escaped. Now I'm searching in the neighborhood, no Snoop. I'm checking in the bushes, no Snoop. Checking behind the cars, there's still no Snoop. After a while, I walk back home, out of breath, panic in my chest. And my dad is standing in the driveway holding Snoop. Oh, thank goodness you found him.
You know what time it is, right?
Here we go.
Yes, Dad, I'm ready.
Oh no, I'm not gonna whoop you.
What?
Snoop is gonna do it.
And that's when I found out about Snoop's new trick. Growing up, my brother Dre had one mission: get me in trouble. If something broke, that's my dada. If something spilled, that's my dada. So one day, I tell myself, today, I'm gonna be good.
We'll see.
I'm sitting on the couch, minding my business, when Dre walks in with that grin. I'm about to ruin your life. He grabs the remote and turns the volume all the way up.
Hey, I'm trying to get work done. Who turned that TV up?
That's my dada. No, I didn't. I'm trying to be a good boy.
Did he just say a good boy?
You ain't good.
I ain't good.
You ain't nothing.
I ain't nothing.
Keep the volume down.
Okay.
That was the last straw for me. I was gonna be good one way or another.
We'll see.
A few minutes later, I'm in the backyard staying quiet, and I see my dad peeking out the window. It's my chance to show him how good I am. I call Dre over.
Whoa, I'm hot.
And he does exactly what I thought he would do.
What's going on out here?
Dre points at me.
Nah, Desmond was being a good boy, and you sprayed them with the hose.
And that's when I learned the day you decide to be good is the day the troublemaker finally gets caught. When I was a kid, I thought I finally had a good day. No mistakes, no noise, no trouble.
No trouble.
I'm in my room minding my business when I hear something move in the kitchen. I stop, listen, then I hear Dre's door close. I stay right where I am because this time, it wasn't me. A few minutes later, I walk past the kitchen and notice that my dad's Cinnamon Toast Crunch is open.
Somebody about to get in trouble.
I already know that was Dre, so I keep walking. Not my problem.
Oh, he think he's smart.
But then I hear footsteps. Dad. He looks at the cereal, then looks at me.
Oh no.
Desmond, why is my Cinnamon Toast Crunch open?
I don't even hesitate. That wasn't me. That was Dre.
You little snitch.
Dad squints, steps closer, reaches into my hoodie pocket, and pulls out a little baggie of cereal.
Now wait a second.
Oh, my goodness.
I forgot I was wearing yesterday's hoodie. Dad holds the cereal up like evidence.
You're cooked.
So you mean to tell me Dre went into my stash, but you kept the snacks?
I already know how this ends.
Spanking.
And that's when I learned, even when you stay out of trouble, evidence doesn't. When I was a kid, my job was to pull the trash bin to the curb. So I grabbed the handle, flipped the lid open, and there are maggots all over the inside. I almost threw up. I start looking around for something to deal with it, and I grab a stick and poke the bin, but that just makes them start moving faster. Now I'm really gagging. I spray it with the hose, but now they're sliding everywhere. I tilt the bin trying to dump them out, and they just fall deeper inside. Then I hear the trash truck coming, so now I'm rushing. Halfway to the curb, the bin tips over, and I see the maggots again. I panic, run back inside, grab whatever I can to cover my hands, and sprint back out. By the time I make it to the street, it's quiet. The trash truck is gone. That's when my dad pulls into the driveway. By one look at me, he can tell I missed the trash truck, and he was not happy about it. And that's when I learned trying to deal with the gross part can make you miss the important part.